Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of my Perspective Podcast with your boy, Big Hulk. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with me, rocking out with me for another great episode, another great conversation, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and I appreciate y'all. Let's keep this thing going. Tell somebody about me, man. Let's keep it growing, man. Let's grow the platform to big and better things. Before I get started, y'all know how we do it. Man, listen. Take what I say with a grain of salt. Everything I say, my opinion, based on my experience, what I've seen in life, my ups and my downs, but mostly what I learned from the mistakes I made. So that's just it. Take what I say with a grain of salt. But I hope what I say resonate with you. I hope that it provokes thought, and I also hope that it provokes change. But if not, hey man, no harm, no foul. Guess what? It's just my perspective. Let's get into it. Hey man, I want to know from y'all. Y'all give me some engagement this week if y'all don't mind. I want to know from you guys what how do you overcome um, procrastination? How do you overcome procrastination? Not so much procrastination. Um, Man, I'm talking about just don't have no get up and go by yourself. You know what's in front of you. You got your calendar, you got everything laid out, but for some reason it's like an invisible force field that's just stopping you from achieving your goals, achieving things you have to accomplish, whether it's daily tasks, whether it's weekly tasks, whether it's monthly tasks, whether it's yearly tasks. You know what you got to do. You know what you got to do, right? But for some reason, you just feel stuck all the time. You just feel stuck all the time, and it happens to all of us. You know, the ones who mastered it, they know how to overcome it. But the ones for those of us who haven't quite mastered it, it tends to get us down, and we'll make um, substantial strides. We'll make good progress, substantial progress, and then boom, we'll let something just knock us off track, and then we'll get it back in our cocoon again. Um, I just want to know, like, what is it that causes you to stop your forward progress? How do you handle when life began to kick your ass, for lack of a better word, lack of a better term? What do you do when life really begin to life and things come out of nowhere? You on track, got your plan of action in place and you're executing, then boom, something come out of nowhere and knock you off track. Boom, something else come out of nowhere again, knock you off track. Boom, something else come and knock you down, flat on your back, knock you off track that you weren't even aware of, or you didn't prepare for. You just executing your plan. What you do with that? Do you do like most of us do? Just grab some cover, get in the bed, and just try to sleep it away. Uh, Close our eyes out like it don't exist until we wake up to the coast is clear. Do you begin to point the finger, uh, play the victim, cry woes me? Just a negative outlook on life, or do you count it all joy? When you're going through your trials and tribulations. You know, um, it's tough out here, man. It's tough out here. Ain't nothing worthwhile having. It's gonna be easy to get. Everything you want in life, everything you desire to have, from small to great, it comes with challenges. It comes with challenges. Christian folks say the devil gonna test you. I just, I just feel like whatever you declare out your mouth, the universe has to test you to see if you're worthy, or do you mean what you say about what you want. Um, and sometimes, life do get the best of us. But that's why it's called a journey, not a sprint. You know, Life is a journey. Achieving goals are sprints, but no matter how many goals you achieve, you still on this journey called life, right? So, and the thing about being on the journey, you got unexpected twists and turns on the journey. If everything was cut and dry, how we see it in our mind, how we perceive it in our heart, and if we just execute it how we perceive it, everything would be flawless. Everybody have everything they desire. It won't be no such thing as the 1% because we'll all have what our heart desire. Um, and life will be beautiful. Life will be sweet. Life will be great. But guess what? That ain't reality. That's not my reality. I know for a great bit of you guys, it's not your reality either. So knowing that, how do you overcome obstacles that life throw at you when you striving to be great, when you're striving to achieve and operate in your purpose? What y'all do with that? I mean, I know for me, I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you I got it all figured out. Cause I don't. Sometimes I let life get the best of me too. Sometimes I let life get the best of me too. I get up under the cover, just watch a little TV longer than I should sometimes. But if you really call, if you really have a purpose, man, you will never be comfortable being mediocre. You will never be comfortable selling for less. You will never be comfortable laying in bed knowing that you have a greater calling on your life. You got a great purpose in your life to fulfill. You'll never be comfortable with that. It's tough out here, man. It's tough out here. Things happen. I mean, from the smallest thing to the unimaginable, things happen. You have to get in your mind that it's a part of the plan. You got to get in your mind. I can't wallow in so-called defeat. I can't wallow in setbacks. I can't cry over spilled milk. You got to get in your mind to shake it off, dust yourself off, and pick up where you left off and keep on moving forward. That's how you get to the promised land. And then you have to let the past be the past. Then you have to learn how to uh, laugh at your past. Because just like anything, when you in it, it's the most painfulest thing you ever experienced. But a year, 2 or 3 later, you'll look back at it like, boy, I was a damn fool. I can't believe I was crying like that. I can't believe I let this and that get me to that point in my life where I was just boohoo crying. Whatever the case may be, right? You have to learn how to take it with a grain of salt, take it in stride. And when things happen, learn from them things learn from the things that happen. Don't look back, keep pushing forward. When you sit there, when you be still, you have time to process it. That's one thing. Get understanding from it. That's one thing. These are things you're supposed to do. But then once you get the understanding from it, you keep on. But when you allow the setback to turn into criticism, self-criticism, self-doubt, um, if this wouldn't have happened, if she wouldn't have done that, if he wouldn't have done that, if my boss hadn't have done all the excuses, like, don't make no excuses. Get what you got to get from the obstacle, learn from it, be better moving forward. That's a part of the process. It's a part of the process. When you lying in bed, when this invisible like shield over you that got you stuck where you can't move, instead of watching TV, acting like um, what's in front of you don't exist, face it. Face it. My therapist told me it's called facing the darkness. Man, face your challenge head on. A lot of our challenges are inwardly. We impose it inwardly. We bring it out. It's on us, like how we think in our mind. Because you're not just in the fight with the world. You're not just in a battle with the world. You're in a battle internally with yourself, with your own mind. Um, because when you're pursuing greatness, when you're pursuing purpose, you're getting out of the norm. You're getting out of your normal self. You're getting out of your normal comfort zone. And you're creating a new paradigm, right? You're creating a new paradigm. So there's a shift that has to take place. But your brain don't understand that right away. Your brain sees that as an intruder trying to invade what's normal and what's practical to us at this very present time. So guess what your brain does? Your brain began to shut that down. Poor old thoughts, old habits, old paradigms before you, so that you can continue on what the brain perceives as safe. But it's up to you to fight through the self doubt, the overthinking, to create a new paradigm so your brain can see this ain't danger. This is a new way of living. Man, it take a while to get there, but that's what you have to do. You have to fight through it because our biggest fight is within ourselves. Let's just be clear. Your biggest fight is within you. Your biggest fight is within you. Then the people closest around you. This is where your biggest fight come from. The people outside your circumference don't really know you, so you can care less what they think for real. If you're gonna be honest, once you make your mind up about what you're going to achieve, outsiders can't stop you. They may try, but they can't stop you. It's the insiders that cause the most problem. Mainly you. Mainly you. You your biggest problem. So you have to fight through the self doubt, um, the disbelief, the emotional instability, the overthinking, the procrastination, the depression, all these things. And there's supplements, things you can take to help with that as well. However, you have to eventually face your fears, face your struggles, and face what perceives to be real in your mind. The acronym called fear, false evidence appearing real. You have to face it head on. And once you face it head on, that's when you begin to get the understanding, get the direction, get the answer that you're looking for. It's all within. Everything you need is within. Confirmation comes from outside, but everything you need is from within. God already told you what to do, how to do it, you know what I'm saying, and how to execute. We get confirmation from the outside, but we get it all twisted and thinking the outside is what God did. No, God confirmed what he already told you from the inside. You have to overcome you. You got to learn to overcome you. And that's a battle within itself. That's a battle within itself. Can it be done? Yes. Many people have done it. But the 1% are the 1% for a reason. When you try and become that part of that 1%, I'm not just talking about money either. I'm talking about mindset. I'm talking about how you live your life. Like when you become a part of that 1%, you don't care what nothing or nobody say. You don't care what nothing or nobody do. Your main concern is what you want. Your desire is what you're gonna do, how you're gonna execute it, and that takes fighting through you, fighting through your current wiring of the brain, and you have to force your brain to rewire. And change the way, to change the paradigm, change the thinking. Is it easy? I don't think nothing too easy or too hard. I think it could be challenging more so than others, depending on who the person is. But can it be done? 100%. But you got to apply yourself. Are you applying yourself? I mean, because listen, I've been there. I've been there, and every now and then it get me still sometime today. But more times than not, I know how to overcome because I know how to rewire my thinking, rewire my brain, how I think. But there's times where, man, you get comfortable, and you get relaxed, lackadaisical, and think everything on easy street. Oh man, don't never get too comfortable. Don't never get too comfortable because life gonna throw something at you that you weren't ready for, and then boom, you gotta start the process all over again because you wasn't on your game. You got knocked off your square, got knocked off your pivot. Now you got to redo it all over again. Just stay the course, stay focused. And that's the challenge. That's the challenge. How to stay on track. It's the only bit of advice I got for you today. I'm going to let you go. How to stay on track is build upon the small win. You may not have gotten to your ultimate goal yet, but if you structure your goals properly, you break your big goal, your ultimate goal, down to small goals, and you let every small victory build momentum. Don't just say woohoo good and go back to chilling. No, you build upon that. Now that one victory turn to two victories. That two victories turn to three victories. Next thing you know, you got a snowball effect. Now you building and compounding victories, which is doing what? It's encouraging you. It's building up your strength. It's building up your character. It's building up your confidence. Now you really can stand and mean what you say. Now you really can stand and believe and mean what you say. A lot of times we just talking. We don't believe shit coming out of our mouth. We just talking to impress or make or look good or try to impress somebody, but behind closed door, we don't really mean it. But when you build on the small victories, that's when the confidence rises, the confidence grows. You know what I'm saying? Now, can't nobody really tell you nothing, not from an arrogant standpoint. I'm talking about from a standpoint of, oh, you can't do this. You're not qualified to do that. No, your small victories told you and showed you that you are qualified. So you don't listen to that, right? So that's what I'm saying. Build the momentum by riding the wave of every small victory. Don't let your small victory pan out or fizzle out. You take it and build upon it and create another victory and another victory and another victory. Next thing you know, you look up, mission accomplished. Sooner rather than later, because you didn't let the small victories uh, fizzle out or pan out or just let the heat go down. You kept it going and you built upon that. And next thing you know, you done achieve everything you desired to achieve. But it's up to you to stay focused. It's up to you to fight through the drag, to fight through, the complacency, to fight through the compromising, procrastinating. I mean, not compromising. It's up to you to fight through that. Get tough sometimes, and it happens to us all. We all get into a fog from time to time. We all get into a funk from time to time. But how often do we let that happen, or how often do we allow it to linger? Depends on the individual. Depends on the individual. You got your why, you got your execution, but one thing you can't prepare for is life. One thing you can't prepare for is life. When life swing on you, still you catch you off guard. This is what you got to lean on, overcome what life throws at you, because it's always gonna happen. You're gonna get a flat tire at the most inopportune time. You're gonna get some bad news at the most inopportune time. You may even lose a loved one. You might have a death in the family at the most inopportune time. But you can't let it stop you. Can't let it stop you. No, you process it, but you can't let it stop you. Cannot let it stop you. What don't kill you, make you stronger. Let's fight through the procrastination. Let's fight through uh the dead weight that's keeping us down. And most importantly, let's fight through the false evidence appearing real in your mind. Let's fight through those mental obstacles, those mental roadblocks, because your brain saying the new you is a danger to the old you, but you got to show your brain that the new you is the new you, so the brain can create a new paradigm for you to live by. That's all I got today. Till next week, this your boy Big Hawk, My Perspective Podcast. Love y'all. Peace.